to the Waller Dome. At this point, we are going to recognize the 20th anniversary of Wahi's 2002 undefeated state basketball championship team. For starters, the principal in 2002, Miss Ruth Malone. Assistant principal, Miss Patti Adkins. Our principal, our assistant principal, Mr. Ashby. Team manager, Craig Dendorfer. And now for the players, Bubby Brown. Jermichael Mitchell. Valdese Maron. And hopefully walking in the gym at any moment, Maron Brown and Nathaniel Luther. At this time, we bring out Head Coach Butch Waller. Unfortunately, not able to make it this afternoon, our players, Jeff Burns, Darnell Camper, and Kyle Camper. At this time, if you get dice, after Coach Waller comes to you, let's come behind the sign and take a quick photo.
I just want to say to y'all players, during that 2002 to 2000 year, on behalf of the community, we always look forward to going across the bridge, and it was always in our plans. We always had it set up. So I appreciate y'all for giving us those memories and bringing that state championship home for the community of Wahi. Appreciate y'all. And last thing, Jermichael Mitchell, y'all can put it on Facebook. 2002 is better than 97.
All right, for the guy who led the charge and continues to lead the charge, Coach Waller.
Look, folks, I could talk about this group for an hour. We got another ball game to play. But I remember, even as old as I am, I still remember a lot of things, some of them which I can't bring up. But at that point, I remember a lot of parents in the community saying, "Hey, Coach Waller, you got a heck of a group coming." I said, yeah. I hear that all the time. By their sophomore year, they pretty much figured it out. This is a special group. And I'll just tell you a couple of instances. I remember when we used to have a press conference at the Christmas tournament, and they want every coach to stand up and say something. And I got stuck last that day, and after all the other coaches told their lies, I stood up there and I said, "Listen, this is all I'm going to say. If this team does not win the state championship, it is not going to be a successful season." And of course, all the media said, "Can we quote?" I said, "If I said it, you can quote." And of course, a little later, I thought, what did I say? But they not only went 28-0, they only had 2 games that were sort of close. An overtime game at Snow Hill. In fact, I remember, Craig, saying to you at the first overtime, I said, "Craig, are you nervous?" And he looked at me and said, "Coach, I don't get nervous." You remember that? I don't get nervous. I was the one that was nervous. He wasn't. And to go the year before they won, that we lost. And as soon as that game was over, I ran on the floor, I got all the players in a huddle, and I said, "Fellas, were going to win the whole blankety-blank thing. And they did. That team right there, and there's more of them that couldn't make it, unfortunately, but this team right here, not only did they take care of all the 1A schools in the area and all the 2A schools in the state, they could have beaten the 3A and the 4A. This is a once-in-a-lifetime team. One last thing, I bring it up all the time to my teams since then, in the last 20 years. This is what you aspire to. If you're going to climb a mountain, might as well climb to the top and get one of these. That's what it's all about. We got Jermichael Mitchell. God, man, if I get going too long, stop me. But when we Mark Brown, team gets better and better. Walking out of the tunnel for pregame warm-up at Cole Fieldhouse, I had a reporter from the Washington Post. Coach, you got a minute? I said, well, we're going out for warm-up. Got a minute? What do you think your chances are? I said, well, what are you talking about? We're here, aren't we? And he said, you know you're about a 20-point underdog. And I said, really? We're a 20-point underdog? He said, well, you know, this team here playing Central is pretty doggone good. And I said, well, I'll get the guys and we'll get on the bus and we'll go back on home. You know, 20-point underdog. We beat them by 20. We beat them by 20. And their best player, you guys know, and you guys certainly know, I'm a big fan of drawing the charge. Their best player was averaging 23.1 points a game. Jermichael Mitchell threw 3 charges on him in the first half. That kid was done. And you know, after that game, after we won and celebrated, I looked all over Cole Fieldhouse to try to find that sporting, that whatever you thought he was, couldn't find him. Couldn't find him. I said, how in the world did we win? We were a 20-point underdog. But what a special group. And look, Jermichael has got a heck of a program going at Salisbury School. Thank goodness I don't have to play him. How about Bubby Brown and Bennett, creative powerhouse? We're going to be playing them Thursday night. Dave Byers not here, but he's the head coach at Parkside High School. Who am I missing? Got Parkside, Bennett, Roy High. This is a basketball fraternity, is what it is. It's just something about Roy High. I mean, look at all you people who showed up to celebrate this team. It's just, fellas, how about if we get one of these? Any chance of that? Think there's any chance of that?